Thomas Reece was a ghost in camouflage, an elite army sniper who vanished into the wilderness after his service, only to become the prime suspect in one of the most chilling manhunts in American history. For years, hikers disappeared without a trace in the dense forests of Montana. Campsites left untouched, trails ending in silence. The only clues: meticulously carved wooden animals and a single set of boot prints leading deeper into the trees. But when Reece's body was discovered, shot, buried, and alone, the real story began to unravel. Because the hunter wasn't the killer, he was the prey. And what he left behind revealed a terrifying truth. Someone else had been watching, learning, perfecting. A new predator was on the rise, trained by the best, and deadlier than anyone imagined. In the quiet forests of northern Montana, a series of chilling crimes unfolded that baffled law enforcement for nearly 5 years. The locals called him the Hunter, a name that struck fear into hikers, campers, and even seasoned rangers. But this wasn't a ghost story. It was real, and the man behind it was far more dangerous than any legend. It all started in 2012 when a group of campers vanished from the Bitterroot National Forest. Their campsite was found abandoned, food still on the fire, tents zipped shut. No signs of struggle, no bodies, just silence. Authorities assumed it was a tragic accident. Maybe they got lost, maybe a bear. But deep down, some suspected something far worse. The disappearances continued, always in remote areas, always in the fall, always with the same eerie clues left behind. Boot prints in single file, empty shell casings, and hand-carved wooden animal figures placed in plain sight. The FBI got involved after the 4th disappearance. They noticed a pattern. All the missing persons had backgrounds in hunting or survival. And more disturbingly, all had once served in the military. As the investigation grew, one name kept coming up: Thomas Reece. He was a decorated army sniper turned wilderness survivalist who had dropped off the grid years earlier. Reece had no criminal record, but what set him apart was his obsession with tracking. He taught courses on how to disappear in the wild. Some of his former students described him as intense, even paranoid. He believed the forest was a battlefield. In his mind, only the most skilled deserved to survive. Then came the break authorities had been waiting for. In 2016, a ranger discovered a hidden trail cam deep in the woods, one that didn't belong to the Park Services. It had been recording motion-activated footage for months, and it captured something terrifying: a figure in full camouflage stalking a lone hiker from the trees. The figure moved silently, like an animal. The face was obscured, but one detail stood out: a military-grade ghillie suit used by elite snipers. The FBI launched the largest manhunt in Montana's history. They called him a trained predator, and they were right. The trail led to an abandoned fire lookout tower miles from any road. Inside, they found maps covered in red X's, military gear, and a wall lined with photos, pictures of victims taken from a distance, long before they disappeared. But Reece wasn't there. For weeks they searched. Helicopters, dogs, drones, nothing. It was as if he had become part of the forest itself. Till one morning, a local hunter radioed in a strange find: a body buried under pine needles, the single bullet wound to the chest. But it wasn't one of the missing. It was Thomas Reece. Next to his body was a weathered notebook, soaked from the snow. Its pages revealed a confession, but not the one anyone expected. Reece claimed he had been hunting someone else, a second killer, a copycat, a rival. He called him the apprentice. According to the notebook, Reece had discovered the disappearances were being replicated sloppier, more rushed. He believed someone was using his methods, trying to frame him or surpass him. That's why he had returned to the woods. Not to hide, but to stop what he saw as a betrayal of his code. The FBI was stunned. At first, they thought it was delusion, the ramblings of a guilty mind. But just 6 months later, another disappearance was reported, this time in Oregon. Same signs, same pattern, same hand-carved wooden animals. Only this time, Reece was already dead. The hunter may be gone, but something or someone he created is still out there. And they've learned from the best.